Hi, Alan Stratton here from CostMatters.com. In a recent professional forum, we had a great interactive discussion about the importance of relevance, accuracy, and precision in business modeling. In this case, the business model used activity-based cost principles. But over the years, I've observed discussions that become very heated when in reality, the participants were in agreement on over 90% of the subject. Often, the remaining 10% of the subject were very small personal preferences. But if you were observing the discussion, or shall we say argument, the two sides would almost resort to a fist fight. In these cases, I've found it useful to back off a little and search for areas of agreement. Often this search requires defining terminology and citing examples of the definition. To this end, I looked up each of the three terms in Webster's dictionary. Relevant, first, having significant or demonstrable bearing on the matter at hand. Or second definition, affording evidence tending to prove or disprove the matter at issue or under discussion. Interesting. So accurate, first definition. Free from error, especially as a result of care. Second, conforming exactly to truth or to a standard. Now, precision, first, exactly or sharply defined or stated. Second, minutely exact. Third, strictly conforming to a pattern, standard, or convention. And fourth, distinguished from every other. Well, all three words have a role in business modeling. Relevance must be a prime consideration. The modeling aspect that's under consideration must have significant bearing on management decisions that it supports and afford evidence to influence the decision one way or the other. So if the data is not relevant, why include it at all? Now, accuracy, much more problematic. Are business models free from error? Do they conform exactly to the truth? Let's take another example. My computer programming friends tell me that software can never be bug-free. Someone can always find another bug or problem area in computer code, and I believe them. They tell me their goal is to eliminate known significant bugs. Otherwise, the cost is far too high and the software will always be late. I believe the same situation applies to business modeling, whether activity-based cost modeling or any other modeling technique. If we look hard enough, we can always find another way to improve accuracy. On the other hand, in doing so, we may be too late to influence a critical decision or drive the modeling cost sky high. Precision, the third term, is closely related to accuracy. It often implies tighter measurement criteria, more data, more calculations. But is the additional precision worth the effort? Would the additional precision affect a decision? It's very easy to cite an example that implies the need for greater accuracy or precision. But is the data that's already at hand sufficient for the decision being made? In one company that I worked for, we calculated our product cost to the penny. The real problem was that our product cost was hundreds of dollars or 3 times what the market was willing to pay. There were a lot of issues involved, but precision and accuracy were not among them. So in my book, the adage still applies. It's better to be approximately right than to be precisely wrong. What are your experiences modeling precision? Please share below this post at CostMatters.com. When cost matters, profits soar. This is Alan Stratton from CostMatters.com. Thank you.